Good morning, hunters. So the market is reacting. TRKA going up from the bottom price that we hit yesterday, 43 cents at the moment, and the pre-market going up 25%. UNCY jumping 14%, doing double top. We got many stocks that bumping from the bottom like XELA. We have a great move for XELA yesterday. So let me just bring my let me just put the watermark for you guys seeing what I'm talking about. XELA pumping from the bottom, 5 cents. We got just 6 days for the earnings. Something about to happen for XELA, so there's something about to happen. That's why we're watching XELA for today for a potential squeeze. See what's happened. A huge green candle yesterday, so there's something about to happen. Earnings 6 days. Let me just check. Yeah, already did update for Emuland bottom. Okay, 6%, 11% down. XELA yesterday 12%. TRKA is still below our resistance that we tested this yesterday around the 50 cents. There's a potential rejection around this AMA. Yeah, there's a huge fight. There's a huge fight for TRKA. We'll see what's gonna happen. There's something about to happen for TRKA as well. We might see a reversal. We have to watch out. Planning, hunting. This is the way to actually compact what's happening in the market with short sellers and the fake outs and the manipulation in the market. We should have a strategy. We have to see a bit of confirmation for a continuation for this price action. You see how risky it is? Yeah, it's really risky, I know. Boom, we dipped almost 73% in just a span of 2 days. 2 days, 73%. We were near the $1 and we dumped until the 29 cents. What a crazy day it happened around the 7th of March. Welcome everybody, welcome. Zender, Timo, Sunray, Pat, Timo Schmidt, welcome brother. Was waiting for the market to open as well. Great community here for our Hunter channel. We are like a family here. We hunted the market together. I got many questions of you guys. I know it's not good to trade alone. It's good to have a back like wolves trading the market together. XELA earning after 6 days. Bob, XELA earning after 6 days. Welcome John, welcome brother. Yeah, we're watching TRKA and UNCY. Two of them have potential for today move. AM doing kind of alright. We're already watching AM. 1% down yesterday. We have a bounce from our ascending channel here. There's a potential for a retest for the $10.36. That's why is on our list here for potential trade. Let me just bring TRKA and the other one we might hunt for today, which is UNCY. OBSV is 3% down in pre-market. Yesterday we talked about this stock when it went higher 50%, and we discussed this price action around the 2180. We said this level of resistance should be tested and we might see a rejection. The price hit our level of profit taking 2180 and went down. Now there is accumulation. and potential another try for a break or double top around the 2180. Support is still around the 1571. The earning, I think today, yeah, the earning after hours today. On the other hand, for XELA is after 6 days. NVIDIA try to break a new level. NVIDIA doing alright. Semiconductors as a whole doing alright, with AMD jumping yesterday almost 4% and NVIDIA almost 4% as well. There's a potential for continuation after the good earnings for NVIDIA. We have a huge whale bought around the 205. And we're still holding this gain. You see here? We're still holding this gain. We're doing a flag here. There's a potential another pump for NVIDIA and continuation higher. Let us check the market. What's going on? Are we gonna have another top gainer for today? HCMC is still pumping 9,900%. One of the stock that we hunted 2 years ago, I believe. I still remember the stock. Already put alert already put alert here around the 0.3040. which is the squeeze area for HCMC. This stock is been pumping before almost 1000%. Yeah, we got many people pumping this stock, fundamental and technical wise, with AMC and GameStop. When we have the commotion and the craziness that happened with the squeeze, you know, like 2 years ago. So this stock was one of them. 1000% in a few days. Now it jumped down and sleeping. It was been sleeping since from 2001. Yeah, after this huge selling pressure. So now we're sleeping over 1 year. Over 1 year we're sleeping down. You see what's happened? If you bought with a lot of people who actually have bags here, you'll be left with a huge bag down there over 1 year. That's why it's risky to buy those stocks and just hold. Let's go back. This is a good lesson. The other stock we might see for today, the top gainer. Okay, this one is not good because 5K pre-market is low, and if we check the chart, we see is not looking that interesting. $2.40. Yeah, we have reverse split. Yeah, for this one, reverse split 1 to 4. So that almost 300% is, it will be adjusted when the market open is not 200% actually, because it's a reverse split. And the other one, at the other hand, OCEA, 4 or almost 5 million worth of volume in pre-market, 54% up around the $5. Yeah, we already discussed this before. I still remember this one. We have an IBO here. Price got rejected, went up, and then went down. What a roller coaster ride for this stock. Yeah, we have a price go an IPO price around the $14, then got shorted, then bought back around the $3. We went until the $20 or over the 20. You see this huge wick until the 25. Price went down once again. Yeah, so this one is insider play. This stock is not normal. This stock is not normal by any definition. This stock is not normal. So if we want to trade it, we have to use an abnormal strategy. So it's not normal strategy. The strategy that work on blue chip company doesn't work on those stocks. We have to be unrealistic and think outside the box, because those stocks is heavily manipulated. However, I believe there's always a solution and there's always a way to trade any stock. But we have to be creative. This is the trick. Now, this one looking interesting to me now. Yeah. This one will give us a huge action for today. I believe it. You better believe it. This one will give us a huge action. So we have to put it on our list for today. Let me lower this to see if we might get sold off. The time being, we have to break the $7.80. And of course, I will go to my Jesus watch list and I put this insane stock on our list. OCEA. Yesterday was down 8% and volume was just 250,000. Now is doing alright because the volume is almost 5 million and breaking the resistance. So before the market opened, this stock might go around the $10.70. If we went there, I will not buy it because here would be a rejection zone. We'll see if we go there before the market open. We'll see, because now it's really strong, still strong. AM, there's a potential. I'm watching AM, TRKA, there's a potential. UNCY as well, OBSV still holding, and XELA. So we have almost 6. We're gonna narrow it down, of course, because it's a really long list. We have to just focus on one. When the market open now is 50 minutes. The first 5 minutes we could actually narrow down just to one stock. We'll see what's gonna happen. So NLTX, already checked this one before I did my live streaming. Already built my alerts, now it's getting sold off. Yeah, we have a huge gap to fill for this one. That's why we didn't have enough volume to go there toward the resistance at the 83. So we'll leave it later, maybe power hour. At the time being, we have to focus on narrow down our hunted stocks. TRKA, of course, is here, 26%. We got this stock. Oh man, this abnormal ticker, because we have SI/PA, Silvergate. I think before it wasn't, I think we have an acquisition or something, because the ticker name just changed. $31 up. Low float for this one. UNCY, we already put it on our list. Let's check this one. 12%. Pumping from the bottom, so it's not a good setup for this one. It's not good setup. However, just in case, we might see a continuation, because now is 12% up. We need 38%, so almost over the 50% in order to have a clear indication for pump toward the $2.60 and the $3.50, but not now. Not now, my brother. Tesla, we have a dip from the support. We might see a continuation for this selling pressure. Now we're testing this resistance before it was support and continue to go down. As we said it, the 186 is the current resistance for Tesla. As long as we're below it, we're gonna have a continuation down. In the time being, we're watching OCEA. Potential pump for this stock because already pumped before almost or over 400%. It happened around the 23rd of February. Yeah, 23rd of February. Crazy pump for this stock. So there's a potential for another squeeze for this one because now it's squeezing 74% before the market open. We already have our levels. AM, we watching the stock for days, not even for a few hours or even not just 2 days. It's like here after this selling pressure, we were watching for this one since the 7th of March. Yeah, today is the 9th, so 3 days. It's been accumulating. Now there's something about to give. Okay, now it's okay. Usually, like in trading view, those levels that I draw, this ascending line, when I go from one time frame to another, my level is just moved, you know. I don't know, I think there is malfunction in chart on the trading view, and I have to adjust it manually. However, we have a bounce for AM above this AMA. As we said, this should be the support. The time being, we are just 1% down. We might see a break for the $10.36, which is a breakout zone. Continuation higher for AM. Then TRKA is still holding. As we said, we have a down flag. So there's a potential squeeze from down below. There's a potential squeeze from this flag. If we broke it from above the 50 cents, we're gonna have a continuation toward the 65 and beyond. Potential squeeze here. If we broke it from below, will be a bit of weakness, and the price will continue toward the 27 and even lower. So watch out. This is it now to confirm a continuation higher or continuation lower. TRKA, we already hunted for it many times, and yeah, here it was a great opportunity to short, but we don't short here, so we suggest to exit and instead to short and buy around the 63 and the 65. Price actually went down, then went higher on the 74. We exited around below the 70 because we saw a weakness and price continued to go down. Now there's a potential reversal. 74% for TRKA since just 2 days. 2 days we went 70% down. Imagine. So this is how volatile the market could be. 70% down in just 2 days. And look with me closely. Which we have this kind of ascending bullish trend for TRKA since 27th of February, and we went there around almost the $1. Let me just go down. So we took almost 11 days to go to $1. From the 28 cents to $1, it took us almost 2 weeks, but we went down in the span of 2 days. So you see how much short seller make money? They make money faster than the bulls, because the bulls have to wait 2 weeks in order to make the same amount of money that the short actually did after they short TRKA. If you let me know in the chat section, why is that? Why the short have like that we go faster down than actually we go up? It's the same as with gravity, you know. If you throw something from above, you don't need energy. It's like the gravitation pull actually pull the ball or the car or whatever down below. So you don't need energy to fall. But if you go higher, you need energy to go higher. The rocket actually burn a lot of fuel in order to escape gravity of Earth. So the same as with stocks. The price actually go higher with need time, need energy, need fuel to go in 2 weeks around the $1 from the 28 cent until the $1. But if we're gonna fall or gonna short, or the price if it go down from the $1 to 28 cent instead, the price go there faster, just 2 days. Here in this example is panic. So the panic selling is what actually put gasoline on the fire, and the short just watch and laugh because a lot of people just sell. This is panic selling, and this is make the price go down faster than it goes up. So we have the fear of losing money is more than actually the fear of gaining money, or the FOMO of losing money on the upside. So yeah, a lot of people fear to lose money than actually lose the boat to make money. So you see the power of fear, man. The power of fear. Many of you ask about Tesla. Yeah, I'm watching Tesla, looking really interesting play now. Tesla looking interesting. So yesterday we have a hold up above the 180, a great hold up above our support. Today we gapped down, and now we actually going up. This is normal reaction. I don't like to buy now because we broke the support. Now we just testing this area. We might have this reaction, price go up, then going down once again, because we're still below the 186. If we go in a big picture, we see Tesla is still in bearish mode, because first we broke this ascending channel around the 1st of March, and second, we didn't break this descending channel, which is a confirmation for strength around this orange line to continue to go higher. But now is testing area. I will wait for the 165, 163 for a genuine buying pressure once again, or actually breaking this level around or above the 186. Nvidia still testing the 240. Nvidia looking good. The support is 232. We might see a continuation for today and doing at least 4%. Yeah, 4%. Like what we did yesterday. The same movement. We might have another 3% 50. Yesterday we did 3% 80 for Nvidia, and AMD did almost 4%. So semiconductors doing all right. We have demand, a huge demand for semiconductors, and big names in investment world actually loading up on the semiconductors. So we see the demand is augmented in the last few days or last few years for semiconductors. That's why we have a shift from the bearish momentum to a bullish one. For AMD, we still didn't escape from this bearish momentum. There's a potential for today to escape from it and breaking this level around the 90. This would be a great indication for strength. Fundamentally wise, we got great, not great, but good earnings for AMD. Compare the last quarter, which is really bad earning and bad revenue, but now things turning around for the first quarter for this year. You see after hours Last month we have the earnings for AMD and things changing. For AMD, for Nvidia, the same case. We have bad earnings, but last quarter, this quarter for this year, we have great earnings compared to the last one last year, and the revenue is turning really good. So yeah, that's why we have fundamental and technically wise Nvidia looking pretty nice. We might see a continuation, as we said. We have 2 minutes left for the opening bells for the today market, Thursday. Who's ready to hunt? Who's ready to hunt with us? Okay, check HUBC. We'll check it. Already have alert for a lot of stocks, so if I don't check your stock, it means we didn't hit the alert for it, or we didn't hit a potential breakout zone or support. That's why I don't check. Let's go, let's go, let's go. The market is about to open. Let's go. OCEA looking interesting. OCEA is still pumping. %. This one is the strongest one. Yeah. We have a huge push now before the market open for OCEA, 94%. As we said, this one will have a rejection here around the $10.70. We're gonna have a huge pullback because we're already overextended for OCEA. Okay, the market open. Let's go. Just remember that the live streaming is a bit delayed, almost 6 seconds. Okay, TRKA have a bit of pullback. TRKA, we have this flag. We have to hold this flag in order to get the breakout from the 50 cents. Already put my alert from below and alert from above, just in case if we miss the breakout. UNCY looking interesting. We have support around this level, the $1.74, and breakout zone around the $2. UNCY looking really interesting. OBSV got shorted. OBSV game over for now. So we hold. Already put alert here, so as long as we hold the 1560 or the 1560, the 1560, we might see a pullback. But as for the moment, we'll take it from the list because we'll take time to actually go higher once again. So we'll take it from the list. XELA is bouncing. XELA looking good. UNCY. The $2.09 should be the breakout zone. TRKA is still holding. AMEM still holding. OCEA, it's pulling back. This is good. It's pulling back from now. This is should be kind of the support now around the $7.70. If we hold it, is mean continuation up. OBSV breaking the support. That's why we took it from our list. OCAA going back to retest this support. If we held it, we're gonna have a continuation toward the $10.73. AMEM still between the $10 and this support. $10.36 would be a trigger for a breakout. OCAA going down. UNCY. Okay, let's put UNCY first. because it's about to break. UNCY about to break now. Okay, UNCY is about to break. We have a support around the $1.74, breakout around the $2.10. Okay, OCEA looking good. We have a pullback. We held perfectly above the $7.73. Let me just check. UNCY. We have TRKA. Yeah, this one looking good. OCEA. Okay, I don't have it here. Anyway, so we have UNCY. Okay, testing and rejection. This one is gonna go toward the $10.70. XELA is still, TRKA is still, AM still. So UNCY, let's watch UNCY for a potential break now from the $2.09. Otherwise, we're gonna have pullback. We're just testing the $2.09. TRKA is still holding. AMD is breaking, I think. Yeah, breaking new level. Yeah, AMD is really strong now. OCEA 100%. It's going toward the $10.73. First profit taken. $7.73 is the support. UNCY have a pullback around the $2.09. Just watch out. This is the support. $1.80, $1.70. If we held it, it's mean game on. UNCY to go toward the $2.48. Now it's just 24%. 24% up. Still testing. OCEA halted up around the $9.40. After the unhalting, we might see the price actually triggered around the $10.73. As we said, the $7.73 is our support. The profit taken should be here, $10.73. Here we're gonna have a rejection. A huge rejection will happen around this area. Okay, so this stock is pretty volatile, so I'll put a box between the $10 and the $11.50, where we're gonna have a huge rejection and a pullback. Boom, unhalted, boom, test this level, and then going down, accumulate, then continue to go higher. As long as we hold the $7.73, we're looking good. XELA still accumulation sideways. TRKA still inside the flag. AM still below the $10. UNCY testing the resistance and pulling back. Okay, we still have a struggle to break this level because the short seller is here. Let me just check. Yeah, we have a pullback. We have to be strategic here. There's two strategy here. Either we buy before the break and this pullback, or we buy when the price actually break the $2.10. The risk, if we bought now, we don't have a confirmation for a break, and there's a potential price continuation down, but we are near our support, so you have less risk than buying from the breakout, because buying a breakout is a bit risky because the price actually will gap up and you're gonna trigger the bad entry. You know, your entry will be really high on the breakout. So this is the trick. There's not in between. There's no perfect strategy. There's always a hole in any strategy. So there's no perfect strategy, and every strategy have a risk. That's why day trading teach you a really good lesson, which is weighted risk, you know, because everything risky in life, you know. However, day trading and investment as a whole, it teach you something that you have to weight your risk and calculate the best case scenario and the best way to take any solution, because any solution have kind of risk and you have to calculate everything. So this is a good point of view to have this kind of mindset, you know. Don't take everything like, okay, this choice have no risk. If a choice have no risk is not a good choice for you after all, because anything worthwhile should be, there's a risk attached to it, you know. It's still pulling back, We'll wait to see if we hold let's spot place to have a strength. Let me just put alert here around $1.89. Yeah, this is a weakness if we broke this level, $1.89. Let's see. So for today we went until the $1.80. We might see a pullback to test this support, $1.74. As we said, this is the support that we should hold for today if we don't want to have a sell-off. This is a huge wick that we have now. Let me just put it here on $1.80, $1.80. Big pullback. AM is going up once again. Okay, unhalted. OCEA unhalted, going down. We'll see. We'll see if we hold the $7.70. So this is our support if we don't want to have a sell-off. This level, we should hold it to continue toward this box. Boom. Toward the 11 and the 10. UNCY still holding. As we said, we have to have a reversal now in order to have a break for the $2.10, which is conform squeeze for UNCY. 5 million. We need more volume for this stock to pump. Yeah, OCEA halted up, then halted down twice. Oh man, let me just bring Tesla. We got many people talk about Tesla's going up. Oh man, yeah. So getting near this rejection zone. So $1.86 should be a rejection. Here, if we got rejected there, this is a bull trap and the price will continue to go down. This has always happened to Tesla, you know. You see this gap down, I don't like it. When it opened the market, we opened below the support and we went below it. This is a strange level here. We broke the support, then we broke it today. We broke it today, I think, yeah, and the pre-market, and now we break it. So I don't like this. We'll see now the test for the $186. If we got rejected, is me confirmation for the short seller or pull trap actually. If we got rejected here, boom, continuation down, and we're gonna break once again the 180. Big signal for weakness for Tesla. Big signal for weakness. So I'm watching this level. Let me just adjust it here. 186.66. On the time being, we have to watch UNCY for a potential reversal. As we said, the over $1.74 should be a support for today. We have many tests for this level of squeeze. As we said, this is the squeeze area for UNCY. We suggested that the price will have a squeeze after we break the $2.10. We didn't. Price pulled back down. Now we have to retry to retest this area of support. If we held it, we're gonna break. We're gonna break next time the $2.10, but we need to have patience. Those kind of trade, we need to have patience, because those kind of stock, when they're pulling back, is means try to reload. So we need to reload above the $1.74 to have enough volume, because the volume here when the market opened just 5 million, you know, 5 million is not enough to break the $2. We need more action. More action. Okay, AM still holding. We watching AM for potential squeeze for today as well, around the $10.30. I will lower my alert here. TRKA still struggling. XELA still struggling. CEA is halted down. Yeah, stairways down. TRKA is going down a bit by bit. You know why? Because there's someone buying TRKA from below, so that's why we're still holding. We're still holding inside this flag, and the price is still struggling. So there's a potential for a reversal now, because we already have a gap around the 38. We filling the gap that we did today. We might have bump once again if we hold the gap now. This is a really crazy movement here. Critical area for TRKA to hold, because if we don't hold it and fill the gap and we broke it, we're gonna have a big red candle to go down below the flag, a big one. Let me just check how much we can do down here. Yeah, almost 13% or 10%. Big flush. But now what hold this flush is this gap that we did today around the 38. This is really critical. That's why we have a slowness for the price action down. This means someone buying heavily from down below and preventing this price to go down lower. UNCY, we have a bit of hold up. Is that it? Okay, is that it? Yeah, Tesla is still pumping toward the $1.86. Okay, Nvidia is still trying to break, and AMD still. So we have a great market today. We have a huge volume from the market. Even the SPY breaking a new level. Yeah, that's why we have a strength for the market, because the SPY kind of entered the 400 mark once again. You see what's happened? We broke the 399 and went for the 400 once again. So the SPY looking healthy now. There's a potential for a huge bump for the SPY, at least 1%. So let me just put it here. So that's why we have great movement for the SPY. And Tesla is doing the same reaction, going higher. However, for Tesla, we might see a rejection, as we said. getting near the rejection zone around the 186. There's a big short will open here. Boom, going down. The time being, we're watching UNCY. The volume didn't getting higher yet, still around the 5 million. Stagnating, man. We need it at least going to 6, 7, 8, 9, you know? Still stagnating down. That's why the price is still to continue to go down. Okay, TRK doing good. We have green candle forming, still holding the gap. So we might see a reversal now for TRKA. This is it. Okay, Tesla still moving. Did we have some news here? So we have Cathy Woods loading up on Tesla by buying nearly 7K shares. So this is Cathy Woods actually bought Tesla on this dip. She most certainly she's not technical analyst. That's why she bought the dip here, which is a really bad position to buy Tesla at. So she bought here, Cathy Woods, and for my opinion, it's really wrong move from buying this dip around this support, because technically wise is not good to buy here. That's why the price went down. But the short seller will be in the lookout, and they gonna short here. Okay, they're gonna short here, but everybody knows that Cathy Woods is not day trader or swing trader. She's just investors, you know. She don't like looking at the chart for 100%, because this buying position below the support is not a technical analyst trade, you know. This is investor trade, because they usually don't look at the chart. That's why we see this strange move. This is explain it actually. This is explain it why we broke this support. We have a gap, then we have this buying pressure. So huge investors. One of them is Cathy Wood actually. As you see, 70K worth of position. So let me just see how much. 176. Yeah, 176. 176 multiplied by 70K. This is Cathy Woods, how much she actually bought. She actually bought almost 12,300,000. Yeah, wait a second. Yeah, 12 million, 300 million. Yeah, 12 million and 300,000. 300,020 exactly. This is Cathy Woods. She just bought Tesla. Amount of position that she bought for Tesla around this price, the 176, is over 12 million. 12 million, yes, 12 million. That's why the price went really crazy today and still pumping. What a day, man! What a day! Everything can goes in stock market. Yeah, kind of. Zakaria, UNCY going to green. UNCY going to green a bit. AMEM is still holding. Okay, UNCY going a bit in green. Still holding here. UNCY, there's a potential for a reversal now or never for UNCY. Okay, AMEM is about to break an interesting level around the $4.43. Wow, man, there's many short here. The price can't even test the $10.30. This is tell us there's the short is still adding some position for AM trade around the $10.30, because today we didn't even test. Yeah, we tested the $10 pre-market, $10.13, but we didn't test the $10.32, which is the breakout zone. This is show us that the short is still shorting. AM. I was hoping to break this level of resistance, but we didn't. Okay, we have a bit of struggle for Tesla because we're getting near this resistance, as we said, the 186 price getting rejected. Okay, UNCY, there's a potential pump for UNCY. If we broke the $2.09, we're watching for this break. We have double top for today pre-market, and now for this level of resistance, which is the breakout zone. The support is still around the $1.74. If we held it, we're gonna have this break for today. Hopefully now, because we just almost 30 minutes, no, almost 25 minutes in the market, when the market opened, almost 27 minutes, yeah. So we still have time, because the first hour always like almost 90% of the stock that pump in the first hour. So there's a potential still. There's a potential. Otherwise, we're gonna have the power hour for it. Either way, we're gonna have like traps from below and from above. So the price can't go anywhere. Yeah, it can go sideways, but it can't go sideways forever. So it's kind of you have like a fence, you know, and you hunt for chicken inside the fence. So the chicken can't actually go anywhere, because you run, the chicken will go on this circle or this corner. Eventually you're gonna catch the chicken. The same here, the same as for this one. We have OCEA. Yeah, OCEA bounced or broke the support. Okay, after the halting, everything changed. We halted around the $9.45. We halted up, then we halted down, and now unhalted down. It's not good. We broke again the $7.70, which is the level that I was hoping to hold to confirm a strength. Now we actually breaking it. We have another support, which is the $5.86. You see what's happened here? Huge wick. Oh man, huge wick over the $7.70. Okay. Huge fight around the $7.76. Let me lower this. And put this here. We might visit this support later on. TRKA filling the gap. UNCY still holding. UNCY is still holding. Aha, so the volume is picking up. Before it was 5 million, now 14 million. Interesting. Volume picking up. What is that, Zakaria? Toro? $57. Okay, so this stock jumping on low volume and is a bit expensive. I don't like it. It's a bit risky. Zakaria, this one is really a bit risky. We have the IPO price. Yeah, this is yesterday IPO around $6. We already tested the IPO price and got shorted. So yeah, this one is high risk, high reward. Now we're testing the breakout zone around the $6.10. So yeah, this is a huge rejection area. Let me just put it here, $6.20. So we're testing the breakout zone around $6.20. We might see the $10 for this one. We might see another pump, huge pump for this one after we break the $6.20. We have a great ascending channel here. We might have a huge flush for this one if we don't break this level. Huge flush down. We get a huge flush here. So it's risky. High risk, high reward, this one. Really high risk, high reward. I'm not even joking. This one, yeah, $4.90 should be a support after the flush. $4.93. Let me just check how much the flush will be. Yeah, almost 15% down. Now it's 54%. $6.20 will be a breakout zone. Tesla still holding. Interesting. UNCY is bouncing up. Okay, UNCY is crawling up bit by bit. Okay. Okay, we could actually open a small position here. Then we could actually add after we broke this level. Let's see. Still the confirmation is around the $2.09, but the good reaction that after we got shorted here, we're still holding higher lows. So there's a potential for this one to pump around the $2.09. We might see another pump after the $2.90 or the $2.09. We're gonna have a huge pump toward the $2.48. So UNCY should be first. Tesla is getting rejected. You see, guys, getting rejected. $1.86 is our resistance. We might see a pullback toward the $1.80 now. If we broke the $1.80, it's game over. It's confirmation for the short. And this one getting shorted once again. Look, yeah, getting shorted, breaking this trending channel. So it's not looking good, Zakaria. Now this one is not looking good until we break this level. And we might see a test here for $1.90. Take it from the list. UNCY looking good. TRKA is still holding. AM is still holding. XELA no. OCAA. Okay, let us adjust this support around the $7. Okay, so the $7 is our new support. We have a level to break here around the $8. Let's see if we're gonna break this level. Tesla's going down, guys. Tesla's going down. Avalanche. We went until the 185 and the rejection 186. So $1, just $1 from our resistance. Price is going down now. AM, UNCY. We're still waiting for UNCY move toward the $2.09. Still not confirmed yet, okay? Still not confirmed yet for a breakout until we break the $2.09. The bottom or support for today to confirm this breakout, $1.70. This level. Now we're crawling up. Volume is picking up. Then we're gonna have the squeeze. Let's see it. You are welcome, Zakaria. Mid sweep. Yeah, you think so? The short will be squeezed? We'll see. The short will be squeezed here around the 186. Any price below it, not the case. The price is still not breaking this level and breaking the 180. We're not gonna squeeze. We're gonna continue to go down. Now it's still going down. Still going down. TRKA. Okay, officially we filled the gap for today. We officially filled the gap for today for TRKA. That's why we have a bit of green candle. we need to have a hold up now and going to have a new high for today around the 46. This will confirm a break from this flag. We're still holding this flag. Look, interesting play for TRKA, for the people who ask about TRKA. We're still holding this flag. Look, that's why we put this this level. We're still holding inside this flag. There's a potential squeeze around the 49, then going higher. This is it here. This is it. Okay, UNCY is about to break. UNCY is about to break. We have a huge volume picking up now. Okay, break $2.05, 09. Yeah. Now or never. We don't want to have a fake out now. This is it. This is it for UNCY. Let's drink our holy water for this trade. $2.07. The breakout is imminent. UNCY 08, 09. Yes. Breakout. Perfect. Let's take. Let's add some position actually here. Perfect. Going up. Let's add some position. Okay, going higher. Perfect. Going higher. 11%. Let's take a bit, or you know what? I'm gonna add some position once again. Okay, pull back. It's normal. $2.48. Let's see a hit for the $2.35 now. A bit of pullback. 5 minutes. Still holding. Okay, we have 17 minutes, 16 for this 5 minute to hold up to confirm that we don't have a fake out. 10, 9, 8, 7. Let's see another high for this one. 3, 2, 1. Another 5 minute up. Come on, we need to hold above the $2.09. Come on, a new high around the $2.26. $2.16. Let's go in smaller picture. Okay, we have a rejection. Okay, let's take a bit of profit here, just in case. Oh, but it's a smaller profit. Okay, we're still holding. Perfect. This is usually the case when we have a breakout. We're gonna have a trigger for a profit taking, but we're still holding. The profit taken, the first one should be around the $2.48. As long as we hold the $2.09, there's a potential to go here. $2.25 is the top price to break now. Yeah, so now we have to have the $2.25 to confirm the strength for this breakout. Okay, we have a wick and there's seller around this area. See this area? This is a huge seller here. That's why we have a wick around the $2.25. So if we go in smaller picture, we have a pullback. Because if this seller around the $2.24. So now we have a test around the $2.09. And if we broke this level, it means a weakness. We need to hold in order to make this short seller to cover around the $2.25. This is it. If we broke this level once again, we're gonna have a huge pump like that happened below this this resistance. So this is the level that we have to break in order to short have to cover. Otherwise, the short have to will break this level. Yeah. Okay. Now it's testing. Now it's testing. OCAA is hit our level. 2009. Testing our breakout zone. We need to hold. This is it. It would be a bit of weakness if we actually broke below this level, the $2.09. Testing, still testing this area. We need to have a pullback. The short seller testing this area. Let me just bring my box here. We need to have a pullback now. I don't like it if the price actually went down for before that. I don't like it. We need to have a pullback. Huge fight now for this stock around the $2.25. Yeah, this one will be a reversal zone. Confirmation for strength. Let me just check OCA. Okay, we have a test for this breakout zone. Interesting for this one. Interesting. Okay, $8.30 should be a squeeze toward the $10 for this one. Support is $7. OCEA. TRKA have a bit pullback. As we said, this is the price actually filled the gap. Now we have to have a reversal. Tesla get reshorted. As we suggested, this is the shorting opportunity for Tesla. 186. AMAM is bouncing back. UNCY is bouncing back from the bottom support. Okay. We have to have a pull back here. Yeah. We need to see at least the $2.18. Still. Yeah. Wow. $2.15. Someone sold big time around the $2.15. So here where the shorts have to cover actually. $2.18. $2.13 now. Let's see the $2.15. This would be a great. Yeah, $2.14. Big buyer around the $2.12. Yeah, $2.16, 17. Yeah, right. We have a really great bounce from our bottom. The box, as we said, we should have a hold here. Now we have to break the short seller around the $2.24. Here where the short seller have to cover actually. $2.24. Yeah, we're not there yet, guys. We're not there yet. $2.24. Huge seller here. Huge seller. If we make them cover here, we're gonna have a huge pump toward the $2.48. We have to break it. If the price go back down here, we're gonna break this box. It would be a really terrible. Will really be terrible trade and terrible breakout. We need to have a follow-up now. Yeah, it's bad. Here is bad. Now is bad. You know what? I will just close the trade. It's really bad here. Yeah. I'll just lower it here. we have a fake out. The short just have won the game here on the $2.24. So let's see a pullback now. You see, we held above the box, but we tried to test it once again. We broke it. We're gonna break the box. You see what's happened here? It's bad. Yeah, huge sell-off. Huge seller here. I saw it, man. I saw it coming. This is not looking good for UNCY. We're gonna have a huge pullback now, around the $1.74 even, a new low. Oh boy. Oh boy. You know what? UNCY is going down. Let's check AM/AM. So for AM/AM, on the other hand, AM/AM, the time being, I will just close this trade because the price is still stagnating below the $10.32, stagnating for a while. Yeah, let me just go in smaller picture. $9.51. Okay, so I will close the trade if we broke the $9.50 or $9.49. Yeah, there's a potential still. We're still accumulating here, so there's a potential for a pump toward the $10.32. I will give it a chance. But UNCY, man, UNCY. I'm telling you, it was a really great break here, but we don't have a follow-up. You know, those kind of trade, usually the best time to actually buy. That's why we bought around this bottom, you see, before the breakout. When the break price already got shorted already, we don't have a follow-up. There's more shorts than buyers here. That's why we suggest for this trade at least to buy before the breakout, because there's potential actually to make money here, almost 12% in a few seconds, but you have to be quick. That's why we took our profit actually, a bit of profit here, and even if the price went down on the loss, we already took our profit here to offset the loss, you see. And now the price is going down because we don't hold this box. And there's potential continuation down after this sell-off. Yeah, continuation down, $1.91. We're gonna have a huge sell-off now until this level. If we went until the $1.74 and we still hold, there's a potential retest. But now I will not re-enter. It's really risky. Really, really risky now. AM/AM. We might see a break now for this support. $9.62. $9.62. So we don't have to watch this trade, but we just put alert around the $9.51 just in case. Tesla's going down, still holding the $1.80, so there's a potential. For XELA, still holding. TRKA, still holding. OCEA pumped. Yeah, OCEA pumped once again, 105. Broke the $8.30 and now going toward the $10.73. Okay, going down once again. So the support $7. It's getting near the profit taken. UNCY continue to go down. Yeah, that's why we exit. There's a potential test for this level of support. If we don't hold the $1.75, just wait for it. We might see a huge dump down toward the $1.15. This will happen. A huge short will open if we don't hold this current support. So this one we might have a power hour if we're still holding above the $1.74. Then retest this level of resistance. In the time being, we have to be in the sideline. AM/AM, okay, we have a bit of bounce. I'm waiting for this one. We might have a good trade after we break the $10.32. UNCY. What a trick trade, this one. That's why it's good to take profit on the way, you know. So we have the idea that the price will go again 10%, but we already did 11%, you know. We already did almost 11%. So the idea is when the price jump from the resistance, you have to take profit on the way. 10% you take. Then if the price is still holding, you could actually add. If it doesn't, you get you exit very quick with little loss, and the profit you already took will offset the loss, and you end up at least in green. And now we're still holding. Wow, we're still holding above this AMA. Wow, Tesla going down. As we said, it's 180. You know what I'm gonna do? I'll put alert around the 179. If we broke it, is mean a short. The shorts open a huge position on Tesla. Yeah. So Cathy Wood bought here, and short sellers sold here. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? We are in between, actually, between the buyer and seller for Tesla. We are in between. TRKA is creeping up. Yes. Let me check Nvidia. Yeah, wow, man, Nvidia is going down. Yeah, we have a pullback for the market now. Pullback, even for the SPY, pullback. Tesla pullback, AMD pullback, but it's still strong. Nvidia have a chubby like chart, you know, have a really chubby chart. So Nvidia is best traded fundamentally or in a big picture swing trade. I don't suggest to day trade it. It's a bit tricky. Nvidia is a bit tricky. Tesla is way better than Nvidia. Tesla is way better. It's good for day trade. UNCY is really boring for today. It's really boring. We accumulate for a while. $9.88. We have a bit of push around the $9.88. Let's study this one. So the price actually pumped from the $2.09. You see what's happened here. We have a green, really good candle, but then we have this shooting star. You see what happened here? We have a shooting star. We have a huge wick and a body of the candle red, turning red. So this is a big sign of weakness. Price test twice, got rejected, boom, went down. Yeah, now is a really weakness for UNCY. But on the other hand, we're still holding the current support. That's why I put my alert around the $1.85. This will trigger a flush, trigger a selling pressure and the confirmation for another red candle like this. If we broke the $1.85. Okay, AM is going toward the $10 once again. Are we ready to have a squeeze for AM? Already squeezed before, if you remembered, guys, around the 6th of March, we did almost 80%. There's a potential for another pump once again. Yeah, $10, $10.30 should be the squeeze for AM. TRKA is still holding above our ascending channel. OCAA getting rejected near our profit taken. So let's go back to AM. So any price below the $10.30 is still low volatility and low volume, low action. Let's check Lunar, 29%. Okay, for Lunar, if we go in the big picture and the daily chart, it look really risky, guys. It look really risky to trade this one. We have a huge dip for Lunar. Wow, the price went from the 136, now is just $13. We have, yeah, Lunar is, we already covered before, and the price went now for the bottom price around the $10. We have new test will be soon around the $18, which is kind of a breakout zone. Let's check. Interesting. So yeah, Lunar looking interesting. Thank you guys for suggesting this one, because it look is ready to move once again. We'll watch this one. So the $10 is the bottom, should be the bottom, in order to have a pump toward the 18 and the 28 and beyond. But let me just lower a profit taken, 22, to be realistic. We always talk about realistic price, guys, here. Realistic price action. Realistic price action. We'll let the other dreamers, the other YouTubers talk about the unrealistic price action. For us, we just talk about the realistic price action. Either daily or weekly, so it depends. Lunar looking interesting. I will keep it in the list, but I will push it up because it's not for now. It will take time. It's not for today. Maybe for today, everything can goes, but will take time to break this level. We need another 36%, which is now 25%. So we need in total almost 65 or 70. Still holding. Tesla still holding. Current support. You rock as well, dog. You're the one who rock. Thank you for having the time to watch us here on our live streaming. Thank you for the visit. AM is not ready yet. Toro, T-O-R-O. Wow, look what's happened, guys. Wow, look what happened. We went toward our support. We already talked about Toro right now. We said that if we broke this ascending channel, you see it here, and we got rejected around this level, we're gonna go down to test this support, the $4.90. We bounced from it, and now there's a potential a pump from the $6.20. $6.20 should be a pump for this stock. Okay, gonna have a pump now. TRKA. $6.20 should be a pump and squeeze for this stock. Oh man, a huge short. The short sellers still have a different story for this stock. They shorted once again. Whoa, whoa, man! I think they're actually watching our live streaming now. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking here. They shorting right around our levels, man. They bought here. They shorted here. Oh man, I think we have to do something about this. This is kind of... This is not good, guys. The short seller watch our live streaming now. They just know all the levels. Okay, we bought back once again. Okay. This one's gonna squeeze. Let's see this one where we'll go. Yeah, this one could actually go. Let us play with this one a bit. Yeah, we might see a continuation. If we held the $6.20, let's see a hold up here. Yeah, $6.58. Let's see a hold up. $6.47. This should be already gone because this is a new high. Short seller have to cover, but we don't have a continuation. So a bit risky. We might actually break again now around the $6.20, like what happened to AM. We have to have a continuation toward the 7. UNCY, you see what's happened for UNCY? Para coding now. Toro. Yeah, it's breaking again. Testing really important level now, $6.18. Still testing. We might see a flush like this one. Yeah, flush like this one. %, 57% now. When we watched this stock first, it was just 1 million worth of volume. Now it's 6 million. Now we're going back down from the breakout zone. Yeah, it was really great here, 29% from the bottom around the $4.90. Let us just put $6.25 for this. $6.60, yeah. We got rejected around the $6.60. This one is a new IBO yesterday. $6.30. We need a new high around the $7 to confirm the breakout around the 7. We have a struggle to actually continue to go higher. It means there's short is still shorting. Even after this breakout, they're not actually leaving. They're not leaving here. They're not leaving. Okay, Tesla bounced from the bottom, the 180. Lunar. Yeah, struggling. Toro is struggling. Short seller are secretly part of the family. Yeah, I think so. A huge hold up for TORO. We need a new high now, $6.30. A new high around the $6.60. We need another pump toward the $7. TORO. TORO, $7. Yeah, struggling. Still struggling. UNCY is the same. We got rejected around this breakout zone. You didn't hold the box. Price went down. We might see a continuation down toward the $1.74. AM is still holding. Tesla bouncing back. TRKA is still holding. XELA accumulating sideways. OCAA, yeah, going down once again. The $7 should be the hold up if we don't want to have a sell-off. The $7 is really critical level to hold, and Lunar have a bounce from the bottom, the $10. We have a huge bounce. And Toro is still accumulating in the breakout zone. This is not good, brother. I don't like to have accumulation here. We have to have a break now, because as long as we consolidate here is mean a weakness, is mean the short is adding some position, you know. So here we should have an action, a huge action like this to confirm short cover. But I think the short actually watching our videos, man, because usually when we close our live streaming, most stocks is squeezing. Now the price is still accumulating on the breakout zone. Yeah, here. That's why, as we said, guys, we need to have a code between us to discuss the levels of breakout and support, so the short seller will never get what we actually talking about, to save the trouble of to protect ourselves, you know. AM is still struggling below the $10.32. UNCY is going down. UNCY is going down. You just go in smaller picture. Yeah, the shorts, it's still shorting UNCY. And this one is still accumulating. Yeah, the SPY is still holding the 400. We went twice around the 399 and see what's happened. We have 2 wicks. Price held perfectly and now going up once again. So this is a good reaction for the SPY to hold above the 400 this time and going toward the 407 once again. Lunar. Yeah, accumulating. We have accumulation here before another bump. Okay, see with me, this is a really good example about the fundamental kind of make no sense sometimes. We have this stock, ticker symbol is HLLY. You see what happened? Bad earnings, really bad earnings, 116% down suppressed for the earnings, and 222 million down in revenue. And see what happened. Price shot up almost 42%. From the $1 now is almost $3. So yeah, sometimes earnings, bad earnings, whatever, the price is still continue to go up. So don't trade the earnings or trade the news, because sometimes things happen the opposite, you know. So this is a really risky strategy that a lot of new trader do. Just like, okay, we have good earnings, I just buy the stock. Bad earnings, sell the stock. No, doesn't work like this. If it worked like this, a lot of people would be billionaire by now, because it's really easy to find this kind of information. So yeah, this one a great example for not trading the news. OCEA still holding, Lunar still holding, BBW fuel cell energy. We have a pump for fuel cell energy. Okay, great pump for fuel cell energy, 14%. Not bad. Really not bad. $4, we hit the $4. We have a new support around the $3.60. It's been a while last time we discussed this because we have a huge selling pressure. Price went to new low and forget to update the chart on this one. Yeah, we went really low this year around the $2.50. Now there's a turning point. Okay, for this one we have great news and regarding the earning and revenue, so this is fundamental and technical. Wow, it's still holding right around the $1.85. We bounced right above our alert that we put around the $1.85. Okay, we got a total. You see what's happened for this stock? We have breakout and fake out. This is the risk of trading IPO stocks because it's highly risky. And the price always have a fake out and manipulated. So the price action is always manipulated for this kind of stocks because it's IPO. And that's why the price actually continue to go down. And we have a breakout, fake out, going up and down. Make no sense. So now, the first time that we have a bit of reaction that makes sense here when we actually tested this level of resistance. We broke this level, then we bought back here. So now to confirm at least a potential break once again is holding this level. Let me just show you. Yeah, the $5, yeah, the $5. If we have any potential to squeeze once again around the 7, we need to hold above the $5. UNCY 16 AM is still going down. Tesla's going up. Yeah, Tesla's going up. Wait a second. We got many questions regarding MULN. MULN. Okay, MULN still trending down. MULN is still trending down, going down toward the bottom, as we discussed this last 2 weeks on our Patreon and Discord as well. We did the alert for MULN, I think back then here, yeah. So as we discussed it before, we said that MULN will have a reversal around the 18 cent. So now the price will continue to go down. We have a wick here, so something going on. The short adds some position here around the 20 cents, and the price continue to go down. 65 million now, and the price is still continue to go to new lows. You see, in new lows for Emulan around the 1865. If we go back in time, you see that Emulan actually dropped big time. We were trading. Wow, we were trading around the $14, yeah, around the $19, I think 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. 2 years ago, we have a huge pump for Emulan. In June 2020, we did 600%, and the price hit a huge turnaround, and we entered a big bearish trend since November 2020, yeah, from the $15, and we hit now 18 cents. Imagine how much dilution this stock did. $15 to 18 cents. Man, this is crazy. Last earnings, yeah, negative. So this is the risk. This is the risk of trading. We got some level that will be tested first for Emulan around the 21. So now what I suggest now is the price will test this level of bottom. We need to have a reaction. We need to have a reaction for Emulan to have a reversal. You see here, we have accumulation and price pump up. We need the same reaction, accumulation here, and the price pump up. First test should be around the 21 cents is the first resistance. That's why I put alert at the moment to give me a confirmation that the price will start to reverse and have potential to squeeze. TRKA still holding. TRKA still holding the last support. What's gonna be? TRKA still holding the last bottom. 36. Yeah, so we have to put alert around this level, the 36.50 breakout for today, or this week is the 49. Maybe we're gonna have this reaction on Friday, tomorrow. Yeah, this would be a great reaction to have a breakout from the 49.70. 49.70 would be a really interesting breakout zone. The time being for TRKA, we need to hold this ascending channel that's been tested twice, and now the third time. This is the third time that we actually testing this ascending channel or flag, whatever you want to call it. Okay, lunar is pumped. Lunar is pumped. We have a pump after this accumulation for lunar. We have accumulation here and continuation once again. Let me just check. So going toward the 1814 for lunar, we have another support for lunar above the 1249. Yeah, a bit of weakness here. Yeah, Tesla. Okay, we have a bit of a green for today for the market. We got Amazon, Microsoft. The financial sector is a bit red. We have we got overall green market. As you see here, semiconductors is the top gainer for all sectors. You see Nvidia, we got TXN. The top gainer on this list is INTC, which is pumped almost 4% for today. And AMD after that. INTC. Let's check this one. INTC. Why is pumping almost 4%? Wow. So this one. Okay, we have a bounce. Yeah, because we visited a really great bottom, the 24. This one looking interesting. I think it's better than Nvidia wise for the technical wise, because we are undervalued for this stock. You see what's happened? We already discussed this before. The price actually went down from this descending channel. We enter a bearish channel here around last year from August, after we have two bad earnings. Yeah, we have bad earnings here, but now there's a turning point because we have visited a bottom around 24.77. Wow, so this one look really juicy. This one looking really juicy to me. Wow, so this one we spotted a really good trade here. Swing trade. Boom. We put alert here for a potential breakout. Great. Okay, so INTC will put the chart analysis update on here on our Discord channel. We have two channels, one for day trade, of course, and the other for swing trade. So we're gonna add this stock because we did Nvidia. Now we're gonna do INTC, which is a semiconductor as well. We just spotted on here when we saw that is the top gainer for today, and there's a reason for that, because it's visiting an important support and its price value hit from the bottom, and it's undervalued right now compared to Nvidia and AMD, which have already pumped almost 50 and 60% already. So we have to watch out for this one. That's why we have to do chart analysis here on our Discord and Patreon. So stay tuned for that. Let me just go to Snap. Yeah, Snap is undervalued as well. I'm watching Snap for a potential trade. So you know what I'm gonna do? And pre-market, I put INTC with Snap. Both of them looking interesting. For Neo still. Wow, today is a bit windy. AM is still holding. We already have alert around the $9.50, so there's a potential. There's still potential for AM. So now in Paris is around 5. Yeah, it's 5 p.m. now. Yeah, we have 5 p.m. in Paris. We have in New York City is around 11 a.m. in the morning. Okay. So we have all the time here in Tokyo, Sydney. I don't know if we have some people from Sydney. Tokyo, maybe, yeah. This is unusual. Usually we have a lot of people from New York or America, Canada, Europe, but I don't know about Sydney and Tokyo. So if you are in Tokyo, I think it's 1 a.m. in the morning. Wow. So living in Europe, I think, is the best time to trade the market because we are in Goldilocks. You see, now it's 5 a.m. or 5 p.m. now. If you live in New York, pre-market is open pretty early. It's like almost 4 a.m. in the morning maybe. So yeah, you have to wake up really early to prepare for market. Here in pre-market it's open around 10 a.m. So I wake up even at around 8 a.m. is good. They have 2 hours to prepare. So yeah, and Europe is good. Now, as I can see here in Tokyo is 1 a.m. in the morning. This is really crazy. And Sydney is 3 a.m. in the morning. So it's not good. And New York, you see it here, is 11. So you have to wake up around the 9. This is the market open around the 9 or 9:30. So you have to wake up around the 6 or the 5 for the pre-market. You have to wake up pretty early for the pre-market. AM is still below the breakout zone. Tesla have a struggle. The short have to cover around the 186. As we said, this is a really critical area to break for Tesla, and we have the 180 as a support. If we broke it, we're gonna have continuation down. TRKA is still holding. TRKA still holding our support. We might see a power hour for TRKA to break this level, the 49, but not now. The volume is still light. Yeah, we have over 100 million worth of volume, but it's not enough, because usually this volume is mixed between buyers and sellers. So there's a balance between the buyers and sellers. That's why there's no movement. For XELA as well. OCAA, Lunar getting near our resistance, the $18. We got kind of rejected now. Yeah, AM have a potential for today to break and going higher, at least around the 1180. First profit taken. We'll watch this move. And of course, we're gonna do a short analysis updates, as we said, for both those stocks, for INTC and SNAP. For SNAP will take time because we are a bit far from the resistance, but for INTC is getting near. So we're gonna have updated the charts analysis for this swing trade. Swing trade. Here just swing trade play, and here for this channel is just day trade play. Swing trade is mean the stock or the trade will for a few days or a few weeks. Day trade is mean you trade the same day. Okay. So let me just go back. Yeah, it's a bit slow. Yeah, I know. The market is a bit slow. The market is a bit slow for AM, for TRKA, for XELA, not for OCEA because we bounced from the bottom, for Lunar as well, but both those stocks bounce from the bottom. So this reaction is not squeeze, but just a reversal from the price value. So those two stocks bounce from the bottom. Toro is IBO, and UNCY got rejected around this breakout zone. You see here, huge rejection. Price went down, but still holding above the $1.74. If we still continue to hold, we have a reversal in power hour again over the $2.10. So now we accumulate. Interesting, David. Interesting. So there's an article saying that the cash is leaving the market. That's why the low volume overall. Interesting. Let's see this article. Nearly 40% investor who pulled money out of market in last year. Okay, not this one. You know, the most important thing is how to ask, knowing the right question. Even to ask for ChatGPT what you want, you have to know what you exactly know, or you like the right question. Because if you don't know the right question, you never get the right answer. Yeah, the SPY is going down below the 399 once again. Yeah, we have a huge pullback now for the market. TRKA, yeah, we have a slow market now. Slow volume. Maybe we're gonna have a power hour. Yeah, we have a selling pressure coming in for TRKA. Here the level 2 data, we see some movement, still neck and neck. You see here 800 buying around the 38 and 1k around 39. So we have kind of neck and neck between the buyer and sellers. That's why we don't see a huge selling pressure down or big buying pressure up, because we have balance between the buyers and the sellers. Okay, we have 3k now, 3k and 6k buying. You see, now we have a lot of buyers around the 38.93, huge buyer. 38.93, huge buyer. Yeah, John. Yeah, INTC, it was really good, man. It was really good. One of the stock and the semiconductor family or semiconductor stocks that undervalued, really undervalued. Let's check AMC and GameStop. The ape stocks. GameStop, we have kind of double bottom around the 1766. There's a potential continuation toward the $15 once again. We had the try to break the 24.80, got rejected, and price continued to go down. So we have still bearish momentum down for GameStop, and there's a potential break from this support and going even further down. If we broke the 1766, boom, 1543, and then the $10 for this year, boom. If we held now, we're gonna have a break. And the 20 should be confirmation for the break and strength for the chart. Yeah, it's kind of tricky here. It's kind of tricky, but you know what I'm gonna do? But alert, then we're gonna decide later which level. Yeah, I put it here around the 19. For AMC, we have a drop from the support. The $5.90 now is the resistance. Yeah, we're gonna have a test pretty soon for this support on the $5.50, then the $5. Yeah, interesting. Really interesting for AMC. Dernerco G. MYO. Interesting. Let me just check this stock for you, brother. MYO. We got earnings just after 4 days, and we got some kind of board of directors, some news announces closing 6.5 million public offering. So we have public offering going on. We got fundamental news. The price is jumping 5%. We have a break from this kind of bearish flag down. And now we have another support confirmed around the 60 cents. Squeeze area 97. Profit taken $1.60. Okay, interesting. This one is look really interesting. Let me just take this off. New supports. New resistance. Let me just put alert around the 97.23, which is the breakout zone for the stock. Yeah, Toro breaking the support. So AM still holding. Tesla still holding the support. John, you sent me an email. When? If it's now, I can't actually check it until we finish our live streaming. Pre-order must today. I don't understand what you said now. Pre-order must today. Trong Nugent. Idea about NVOS HLBZ. For HLBZ, we already talked about this level, so it's kind of straightforward. Just show you, brother. HLBZ, still we have a support around the 1270, and the breakout zone we already tested and we got rejected at is the 16. So now we are in sideways. As long as we hold the 1270, it means we're accumulating. And confirmation for squeeze is 1720 to go toward the 19. The 19 is the squeeze area for HLBZ. For NVOS, on the other hand, we got the 1468. Yeah, 1468 is the current support. For NVOS to have a reversal in order to go higher once again and going toward this box, the 27 and the 37. Why is the box? Because here high volatility, we might see a wick and the price go down, so I suggest to take profit here. After that we can re-enter if we actually hold above this box. We're gonna do another analysis for NVOS. In the time being, we need to hold above the support. XELA is crawling back up. Sava, we have Sava gapped up. Some people said Sava gapped up. Nope. We have a continuation down instead, even though we have not bad earnings, but the price is still continue to go down. we have to be ready for a huge dump down if we broke the 24. XELA is crawling back up. XELA is crawling back up. Yes, you're right. We have a potential pump for today. MTC is okay, it's pumping, but I think on low volume. Yeah, really light volume. Okay, $22.37. Let's check again the market. Yeah, as we said, the semiconductors sector doing all right. We hunted for one. INTC is the top gainer, you see here, 3%, almost 4%. We're gonna do a short analysis update, as we said, on our channel here on Discord, the swing trade channel, and a snap as well, because have potential to squeeze as well, and visiting and an important bottom or price value for the stock, and this will trigger the algo trading of the big investment firm to buy those kind of stocks. So we have to be under lookout before the pump. So that's why we do a short analysis. We're gonna do it today after our live streaming. And of course, we have to keep an eye close on TRKA because it's still hugging this ascending channel and this gap that we did today, because there's a potential huge gap down. Just be careful. If we broke this ascending channel, it will be a weakness. So I'm waiting for a break for this level and holding this level, because now it's been tested really tightly. So we're gonna have to do update as well for TRKA, for Tesla, AMAM, yeah, for some stock that we hunted for today. So stay tuned. If we have any breakout for any level for those stocks, like even XELA, we're gonna do short analysis update, urgent update on our Hunter channel on Discord, Patreon. As usual, we're gonna do a video around 8 p.m. CET, discuss the stock that we hunted for today and potential pump for the stock for tomorrow. And of course, live streaming tomorrow as usual around 3 p.m. CET or 9 a.m. Eastern time. Each day. If you missed our live streaming or came late, just try to come a bit earlier next time to hunt with us for the stock that have potential to squeeze. Thank you for watching and see you in the next update.